Jonathan Toews, captain of the Chicago Blackhawks, joining us now. Jonathan, this will be your fourth Winter Classic. You played all different kinds of venues. What excites you the most about playing at this one, Notre Dame Stadium?
Well, it's pretty much our home turf. We're right around the corner from Chicago, so we're gonna have a lot of home fans coming out for that game. You know, just talking with Patrice Bergeron, I think both teams have a lot of history, going back to our Cup final match a couple of years ago. But at the same time, there's a lot of young guys on both teams, a lot of talent that I think everyone's excited about. So it's gonna be a great game, and needless to say, it's a pretty historic building. So you know, I'm definitely gonna soak it in, take a look around, and really enjoy that new scenery.
Historic building and two historic teams, two original six teams going at it. Don't shoot the messenger on this one, but the record outdoors, you guys with a roof over your heads are pretty darn good, but outdoors in the Winter Classic, 0-3 right now. What do you guys have to do? Is there something to that, I first should say, and what do you have to do to make that record a 1-4 going forward?
Well, you would think at some point our experience is going to kick in a little bit, but maybe that's not it at all. Maybe it's just really, you know, getting in on the excitement and letting that kind of jumpstart your game, getting off to a good start. So, you know, it's not a great record. We're not happy about it. We obviously want to use that as motivation to give our fans a little something to cheer about.
What do you guys think of the sweaters? Tough to mess up an original six sweater. You guys are going all blacks on the Hawks sweater this time around. What do you think of the threads?
I love the Hawks. I haven't even seen the Boston Bruins one yet, but I think there's not a lot of bad Blackhawks sweaters out there, but I think that's probably one of my favorite ones that stands out as far as the ones that used to be worn. So I think it's pretty cool. I like the black and white.
All right, we're getting set for the upcoming season. When you're at the point in your career where you're at and the resume that you have with those multiple Stanley Cup rings, what are you specifically working on in this summer?
Well, just a lot of things. I mean, the game is getting so much better. So many great young players coming in with their skating ability, their puck handling ability, just how prepared they are when they come into the league. There's a lot you can learn from with what these young guys are doing to work on their skill work. So I had a long summer to work on that stuff. Really excited to get back out on the ice for training camp. And I think our team challenges are right there for us. Our division's only getting better. You know, we want to bounce back. Obviously, last year we feel like we didn't even come close to our potential. So it's up to us. It's up to us to learn from those mistakes and find ways to get better and get back to you know, finding a way to get a playoff spot this year.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned the long summer. We're not used to saying that hand in hand with the Chicago Blackhawks. You mentioned the team goals as a whole. What, as a team, do you guys have to do differently this season that maybe you didn't do a year ago?
I just think it's daily habits, the way we practice, the way we compete, the way we finish out games. You know, it's really just little things that you do every day that turn into big things over the long run. So a lot of fine lines, a lot of small differences between us and other teams that had success in our division last year, and we'll focus on that. And I think at the end of the day, our leadership group, our veteran guys have been around, can all be better, and myself included. And I think that's only going to make our young guys that can really step up and make a huge difference this year and help them out. So I think as a whole, you focus on those little things, it's really going to help us out.
One of the big things, how about a healthy Corey Crawford? He was putting up incredible numbers before he went down with injury last year. How much does a healthy Corey Crawford going forward allude to your success this year, do you think?
Well, there's no doubt he's a huge part of our team, but having him out last year really allowed us to see the things that we have to work on as a team. So regardless of who's in net for us this year, I think we know where we can be better in front of our goaltenders, and we'll focus on that. And I'm sure with the help of Cam Orr and getting Crow back and healthy, it's only going to make us better as a team and more prepared for whoever's in net.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys this coming season, and of course in the Winter Classic, Notre Dame Stadium, January 1 against the Boston Bruins. Jonathan, thanks so much. Good luck this year.
Thanks, Jameson.